You guys tied a franchise record with the 8-0 start.
Yeah, it means a lot to us. Any win in this league is really tough. So getting 8 in a row, it's really good for us. So we're happy. It's a lot more games to go. It's 82 games in this league, so just got to keep it going. Got to keep our foot on the gas and just keep this intensity, same mindset, same goals.
I asked Don before, what's it meant to have, everybody contributing? It seems like somebody else every night, and how deep Kenny's going with the bench.
Yeah. We're 18 deep, 15 deep, however you want to call it. We can go deep in the bench, especially today. Luke came off the bench and played some good minutes. Craig is trying to get back in his groove, so we're really deep. We can go any 5 that we want to, and that's just going with the talent that we have. We have a lot of talent in this room, so it's good that we have a lot of depth with us for sure, because it's going to take us to the long run. It's going to help us a lot.
Chris.
Darius, what was that point guard duel like with Dame?
Man, it was amazing. I grew up watching Dame. I still watch his film to this day, so it's super cool just having a little duel, a little couple minutes of one-on-one basketball in a high-intensity game like this, so it was super fun just battling against him. He made some tough shots against me. I just had to tip my hat off to, but happy that I could just come back and try to do some things that I watched from him and try to implement in my game, so it was super cool.
Dan.
Darius, what changed for you guys between the third and the fourth quarter tonight?
The intensity picked up on the defensive end. Third quarter, I think we just came out lackadaisical, and that's something that we really have to fix, especially to take that next step. We have to be a good second half team as well. So, we got hit in the mouth first in the third quarter, and we just had to respond in the fourth. So just picked up our energy, picked up our intensity, and led us to a big win.
One of the things Sam said in the locker room is that, it feels like you have your burst back, your pop back, like you're blowing by guys. Does this feel like a different guy than you were last year?
No. And yes.
So in both ways, I guess.
No, because I always had that aggression. I always had the mindset that I could just blow by anybody. I can get to the spots that I want to get to. And yes, because my head is free. I'm playing freely. Confidence is super high. Teammates got my back, so that's just gonna just make me just keep going even harder. So I really appreciate my teammates and my coaching staff for sure. Just keep my confidence super high, just keep my head level, and just keep telling me to be me. And that's what I'm trying to do for the rest of the season.
Spencer Davies, Kaz on SI. You guys threw a lot of different looks at Dame, but when Brooks setting the screen up so high towards half court and you got to chase him around, how do you think you guys did with that in 2 games? And Isaac, the job he did as a primary defender on him?
Yeah, I think we did pretty good, especially with the bigs that we had. They could switch out on guards, and they did a tremendous job of moving their feet and keeping him in front and trying to just make him take tough twos over them. But that screen at half court is super tough to do anything, because he has such a deep range, shooting from the logo. So it's tough for our bigs as well. So I think we did a pretty good job. But he's an all-time 75 player, so it's gonna be tough for anybody. So just try to make it tough for him, and hopefully it doesn't go in.
How about Evan? Block on one end, taking it all the way down the floor and finishing with the left. That's the stuff that you guys been talking about all camp.
Yeah, and I've been calling him a unicorn since he got here, and that's what unicorns do. It's some stuff that we really don't see a lot, but it's really good to see his aggression just going sky high. And, you can definitely see the leap that everybody's been talking about. His confidence is super high. He's got a lot stronger. He's bodying people. He's blocking shots. He's dunking on people. So that's what we need him to do all year.
I think it was after the Lakers game, Darius, that Kenny said he liked your aggressiveness from 3, but you only took 9. He wanted you shooting 10. Today you had 11. I know it's just a 2.2 shot difference, but what is Kenny's confidence in you from shooting and wanting that increased volume open up for the rest of your offensive game?
Yeah, when I make a couple, they start overreacting, and that's when the lane just starts to open up, and that's when I get downhill and start looking for teammates or the floaters there, and he wants me to shoot more threes so it can open up. I think that I'm a pretty good shooter. So if I make a couple, I think all hell will break loose from there.
Is it hard to get to that volume sometimes, or does it kind of depend on how the defense is playing and the flow of the game?
Just the flow of the game, I believe. We got so many skilled, talented players on this team. I don't really have to shoot as many threes as sometimes I have to. But, I mean, if I'm open, they want me to shoot it. So any catch-and-shoot scenario, anytime I'm naked in the corner, I'm shooting it.
Hey, Donovan gave you a lot of credit for doing work off the ball in the fourth quarter, and especially just running to corners even when it's been a long stretch to start the season. What do you credit that to? Your physical endurance and conditioning that you did in the summer, or just your mental fortitude throughout the season?
I put a lot of work in this summer for sure. I'm trying to keep my conditioning high, but just the will, just to get there. I know Don attracts a lot of people, especially when he's going to the rim, so somebody has to be there for him. So anytime I get a chance to just have an outlet for him or he have an outlet for me, I'm going to try to get to the corner whenever I can, so he can have different options to look at.
Jared also had 14 and 15 and then a game ceiling left. Obviously, he's been reliable for you guys. You guys have preached on that. But what has he meant not only in a long stretch, but also just the entire season?
Jay is our heart and soul, especially on the defensive end. Whenever he's talking, whenever his energy is super high, we're super high. We're right behind him. Even on the defense 3 seconds, whenever he screams, we're going to scream right with him. So it's good to see his energy super high. It's good to see his fro just flowing, him smiling, him dunking. I mean, it's super good to see because we really need it. And whenever he dunks, whenever he gets a block, that just turns all of us up as well. So we really need him.
Chris.
Darius, what is it specifically that stands out to you when it comes to this 8-0 start? Like, why are you guys 8-0? And don't say that you had more points than the other team at the end of the game.
We have more points than the other team. No, I think it's just our camaraderie. We're all just locked in. We've been around each other for a couple years now, so we know what to expect from everybody. And then just taking accountability. I think that's another thing that we've definitely increased over the years. When somebody's down, we got to pick them up. When somebody do something wrong, we have to tell them so we can just fix it for the next possession. And we're holding everybody accountable. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're a rookie, if you've been here 6-7 years, we holding everybody accountable from the coaching staff to trainers. So it's super good just to see that in the organization around in the facility as well. So just got to keep that going and just stay locked in together.